I want to give a huge and heartfelt shout of gratitude to someone who has been a pillar in my journey, a guide, a mirror, a teacher, and honestly, an undeniable force in my life. Today's journey of gratitude is for Kimo Kepano, the Lightseer. You can find him at thelightseer.com, but if you've ever sat with him, you know he is much more than a title, healer, or a practitioner. Kima, he stands in a category all of his own, carrying a frequency that is equal parts ancient wisdom, intuitive brilliance, humor, and heart. I first discovered Kimo on the Gaia Network back in early 2024. I remember watching him speak with such clarity, charisma, and multidimensional awareness that I haven't heard before, and it lit up my whole self. Not many people can blend direct truth with so much playful humor and still feel like home, but Kimo does. And that very day, I told myself, I need to work with this guy. And in March of 2025, I booked my very first session. Since then, I've sat with Kimo in 9 sessions, and I recently joined his Light Path membership because the way he teaches, the way he sees, and the way he guides, it feels like being handed back pieces of your own soul, one frequency at a time. What makes Kimo so unique is his ability to see energy in so many different ways that most people can't imagine. He sees in frequency, meaning in color and symbol, tone, pattern, movement, and all at the same time. And he doesn't just tell you what he sees, but he helps you learn how to see it too. He is constantly learning, which I've noticed, through his students, his co creations, and his own deep personal work. And he brings all of that wisdom, all of it, into every single session in such a grounded, harmonious, direct, really funny sometimes and loving way. There's one session that really continues to stand out for me personally, even though there have been many, many powerful ones. It was the day that he channeled one of my guides. Yes, he's also a channeler. Very clear, direct, and very present, and delivered very specific instructions for my last ceremony. The grid work I was preparing for, and the mission that has been unfolding piece by piece over the last 3 years. Everything he said for that upcoming ceremony was 100% accurate. Every instruction, every timeline, every piece of the grid work, well, even details I didn't fully understand at the time showed up exactly as he said they would. This is when I really, really understood why he is called the Lightseer. He doesn't just read energy, he sees the blueprint beneath it and around it and above it, everywhere. What I also deeply appreciate about Kimo is that he is not just this kind of teacher who just hands out answers. No, no, no. He teaches through experience, he teaches through embodiment, and he teaches through the unfolding of your own conscious knowing. When a symbol or a key comes through for me, he doesn't immediately decode it because he knows that the meaning will hold so much more power when I arrive at it in my own timeline. He lets me sit with the symbol, feel it, sense it, move with it until I understand it through my own direct knowing. And then when I'm finally ready to ask, because I feel like I have a breakthrough, he helps me refine the meaning, not by replacing my own intuition and my own thoughts of what it is, but by confirming what I already knew and showing me the very next layer of it and maybe a different perspective. This is the mark, I believe, of a true, real teacher. Someone who guides you back to yourself again and again and again. Our sessions have been filled with so much deep wisdom and tone, geometric frequencies, and love, and just as much laughter. Because Kimo somehow has this incredible way of slipping humor into the most profound moments, reminding you not to take awakening so seriously. And of course, don't forget to breathe. We've talked about everything from my mission to multidimensional frequencies to symbolism to the body's role of higher states of consciousness to color codes to embodiment and more. And if I had the time, I could literally talk with Kimo for days, truly. What I love most is that Kimo doesn't spiritually bypass anything. He doesn't sugarcoat, he doesn't inflate, And he doesn't create confusion or dependency either. He brings clarity, alignment, empowerment, and truth. He sees what is real and he names it lovingly, directly, and with a lot of compassion. Kimo has become a beacon in my understanding of who I am. He's ignited memories within me that I didn't know existed. He's helped me connect dots I didn't even know were there. He's guided me through pieces of my mission that were waiting for their very right timing. And he's also held up mirrors that help me remember my own frequency. And through his teachings, I've really gained a deeper understanding of how I work as a being, a channel, and a creator in this incarnation. He has helped me see myself clearly, powerfully, honestly. And that is a gift I will always forever be grateful for. So, Kimo Kepano, if you are listening, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the wisdom, all your awesome laughter, the honesty, the directness, and the teachings, and the mirrors, and the frequency codes you've helped me unlock personally. Thank you for your heart, your dedication to absolute truth, and for your ongoing commitment to your own growth, which pours into your students and co-creators. Thank you for all the sessions, especially the ones where the timing always seems to be divine and the messages were exactly what I needed, or they matched the dream sequence I just had before we met. Thank you for the times you didn't just answer my questions, but taught me how to arrive at those answers all by myself. Thank you for being a teacher, a practitioner, and a friend. We have so much more to discuss and so much more work to do. But today, I just want to say, I see you. I so honor you, and I am deeply grateful for you. And we're coming after my sinuses. If anyone listening feels called to work with Kimo, I cannot recommend him enough. You can find him, explore his work, or book a session at thelightseer.com. With so much love and gratitude to Kimo Kepano. Thank you.